Alrighty, so we're going to review this young lady's video. This is what to expect if you live in a cheap home in a paradise. Philippines travel. Intelligent young lady, and she has some interesting things to say. So let's go ahead and get into it. That's a cute dog, by the way.
Hey, you're here. Hey.
She almost fell out. That's funny. Of course, she was. That's part of the skit, but that was funny. Very good, very good. I like that.
Everyone, it's me Rubeauti. So in today's video, I am going to show you the house. I'm going to give you a quick tour of the 7,000 pesos house that I'm renting here in Sikihor. Plus, stay tuned because I am going to give you some tips if you want to rent in rural areas, like in my place. So without further ado, let's go into it. Welcome to my
That was a very good intro. I like that.
tiny home. So the first thing that you will see is the kitchen area. So the house is just an open
And if you see me looking back and forth, I've got two screens. So
space, open plan. There are no partitions here. Kitchen area. This is the pail where I store the water for the evening, for the whole night, because they cut the water at 9 p.m. There are some plates here, just a few, because there was no plate in the beginning. I just bought some, like 3 pieces, I think, and then 2 bowls. That's it. I only have 1 fork and 1 spoon as well.
1 fork, 1 spoon. David Henry Thoreau. Simplify, simplify, simplify. The simple life.
I'm gonna buy next time.
Her haircut looks really cute on her, by the way. She goes good with her. Goes good with her facial structure. Looks really cute.
So this is a wooden countertop. The thing is, what I don't like, there is mold under the sink. So I think this is the one that's making me sick. I've been coughing for like 5 days now, but coughing like crazy, dry cough. I have a mini fridge here. It's
Yeah, you've got to be really careful. I saw someone commented below on your video about the mold. Yeah, you'd be really careful because that can be deadly. So just monitor your health on that very closely.
very, very small. It has a small freezer. And yeah, so I have some leftovers from the other day. And some eggs. I always store eggs. This is a superfood. We should eat this every day.
They are a superfood, true. Like they say, an apple a day keeps the doctor away, and an egg a day keeps the doctor away. At least one.
Okay, so beside the kitchen area is bathroom and the toilet. It's actually spacious. The only thing that I don't really like is that the drain is in the corner, but the water gets stuck here. That is very, very annoying to me. So every time I finish showering, I need to scrape the water with my slipper all the time.
So every time she takes a shower, she's got to push the water out with her slipper down the drain. That's You might be able to get like some Drano or something like that if you have access to some kind of liquid drain cleaner, or something to liquid to unclog it. If it's bad enough, you might have to physically get something down there to clear out that pipe. But yeah, that's got to be frustrating.
Every single time. I also have one bucket in the corner. That's what I'm using to store water for the whole night use. This is my storage for now. It's an open storage. Actually, it looks messy because if you don't have a cabinet that you can close, that it looks messy because everything, all your wires, cables, and everything is exposed. So even if I try to organize them, they still look messy. It's fine. It's temporary. I'm just renting here. I'm not gonna stay like for really long term here.
She's just renting there, and then later on she talks about her terms on the renting.
So I'm okay with that for now. And this box, I bought this for my clothes. It's actually big enough for my clothes because I didn't bring a lot of clothes. Cause I'm just visiting for now. I mean, I'm just really trying to have that feel first to see if I'm really gonna like in Sikihor. So I didn't bring a lot of clothes.
She said Sikihor, so that's spelled Siquijor, if I'm not mistaken. Sikihor. Beautiful island, by the way. Beautiful private. Well, private as in only a few people.
So the clothes that I brought
Small population.
is actually like just one fifth of all the clothes that I own, or maybe less. I actually have a lot of space left, so yeah, I didn't bring a lot of clothes. And then there is this stairs going to the mezzanine floor. So this mezzanine.
It's nice to have stairs like that, to have a little private place to get away. You can store stuff up there. You can sleep. You can. It's kind of secure. As if an animal comes in or a person, you kind of got, when you're sleeping, you're at least up above and not down there immediately exposed, right? So it's a nice kind of little separate area for you. I like that.
And floor is just another sleeping area. It looks like that upstairs. There's an outlet, but there is no light. There is no receptacle for the bulb, so it's like that. And
You definitely want to be careful going down those stairs if you're half asleep.
it looks like this. There, so it's another sleeping area. So it's just another space for me to clean because it's not really useful for me unless I'll have visitor. But anyway, there's no mattress and I'm not gonna buy mattress just so I can put it here. And that is what I'm using to work out. That is my weights. I think it works. It works somehow.
That's very creative. I've got some free weights that I work out with right down here on the floor, and yeah, that's nice. I like working out. Free weights, push-ups, sit-ups, jumping jacks, jogging, walking. So yeah, these are. I'll show you mine here real quick. So these are some of them. These are ones that I use, and so I keep those right here next to the desk. But yeah, that's working out is great. Love it. That's awesome.
And my most favorite part of the house is, ta-da, this area. So here is where I relax. Here is where I prepare my food. Here is where I eat. Here is where I edit video. I garden here as well. And my most favorite part here is
Nice. I can agree with that. Yeah, that is the nice part. Now we're going to skip ahead to some markers. I have some timestamps because I want you guys to go and watch her video. So I'm going to leave a link to her video in the description. So I want you guys to watch it and go to her channel. She did a great job. So I'm not going to play the whole video. Let's go ahead and skip forward to about 5 minutes, and let's say we're almost there. We're there right now. Okay, let's see.
So this is my 7,000 house.
Now this is the part where she talks about the monetary terms of the rental.
I'm renting for 7,000 pesos. Electric bill and water bill is not included, but it's very cheap. The last time I paid only 195 pesos for the electricity.
So, whoops, I guess I went back to the beginning of the video there.
Electric.
So, 7,000 pesos, that's $124.92. So that's pretty cheap.
Bill and water bill is not included, but it's very cheap. The last time I paid only 195 pesos for the
195 pesos, that's $3.48.
electricity, and then 200 pesos for the water. So
200 pesos for the water, that's $3.57. So, and then we're going to jump forward to about, let's see, 5 minutes. We'll just let it play
some
through.
of you actually told me that what 7,000 pesos is actually expensive for a rural area. Well, the thing is, Sikihor is not just a rural area. Yes, where I'm staying right now, it's more rural than the other towns, but because Sikihor is a small
Sikihor.
island, right? It's a very small island. Within 4 hours, you can go around the island literally. The tourist spots, the beautiful Cambugahay Falls, the Salagdoong Beach, the Pitogo Cliff,
Wow.
the
Look at that. Did you guys see that? Wow. That was beautiful. Wow. Let's replay that there a little bit.
small island, right? It's a very small island. Within 4 hours, you can go around the island literally. The tourist spots, the beautiful Cambugahay
Wow. Look at that. That is absolutely gorgeous.
Falls, the Salagdoong
Look at
Beach,
that.
the Pitogo Cliff,
Wow.
the Paliton Beach, lot of marine sanctuaries or
Wow. That's amazing. That's amazing. I'm going to skip ahead to about 9 minutes and 40 seconds. And we're going to check that spot out.
There's one simple sugar hack that anyone can use to reset their blood sugar on demand. Did you know that you can pee out blood sugar? Most people don't know.
Okay.
anymore when I
Let's skip
arrive
that.
here because that is already the payment for that month that I'm going to stay here. So of course I agreed. So I asked her if I have a receipt or acknowledgement receipt.
Now, here she's talking about the landlord and the terms that she set up with the landlord.
Said our conversation on Facebook or on Messenger will be our receipt. I want to have a official receipt, so I made an acknowledgement receipt and I made her sign that, and then she forwarded it back to me, and I have an acknowledgement receipt. Because don't rely on Facebook Messenger as your receipt because they can you can delete messages there.
Yes.
So do not
Yeah.
use that as a receipt. So I thought everything's already settled. I paid a month before arriving here. When I arrived here, she was suddenly charging me for advance payment. I was surprised because why are you asking me for advance payment? And then she said, because you mentioned long term. And long term is actually 6 months. So I actually panicked a little bit that time because I was like, I didn't mention that I am going.
Yeah. You definitely want to get a contract, signed contract. Um, that's definitely a good idea. And she talks about that more. And we're going to jump ahead to the another timestamp I have here, which is about 11 minutes. And there we go.
And also, as I mentioned in my previous vlog, that I want to find a property here. So while doing that, I really need a place to stay, right? So for me, to be honest, this place is really perfect. It's really perfect. I mean, even if there's no
Yeah,
nightlife,
it's really
it's
nice.
really rural. It This is perfect.
Okay, we start recording again? Yeah, we did. Okay. That's
PM. Those are my tips to you guys. If you want to move to a place, always visit first and try to see, try to feel, and try to observe, discover, explore before you do the big move. Second is before making payments, always, always, always ask for the contract. Ask for a contract where everything is listed there. Don't ever sign it if you don't agree. Don't trust people easily, even if you are comfortable with them.
absolutely 100%. Yep.
By the way, I also want to thank you guys.
We're going to skip ahead to 13 minutes and 25 seconds, and then we're going to wrap it up.
I have items there that I need for gardening, mostly for gardening and house tools. You know, I think as we grow old, the stuff that we need for house is more important than like buying shoes, buying clothes, buying something that makes us
Absolutely.
pretty or handsome. So that is what matters to
Yes.
me now. Like I want to build something. I want to be creative. I want to sew something. I wanna fish. I wanna garden. Sign of intelligence and wisdom, they said.
Absolutely. That is the simple life, but it's the most rewarding and fulfilling life as far as I'm concerned. You're not living your life for the corporations and the government you're living a slow paced life, but you're focusing on the true quality of existence, in my opinion. You're, how do they say it? They say you're not living to work, you're working to live.
But anyway, thank you so much again for all your gifts. And I hope you continue to support me by watching my videos because I'll be posting a lot of province life videos.
We're going to go ahead and stop it there. But yeah, I love fishing and gardening for a way to live. That's just, that would be an awesome, awesome life. The things that matter most. So I'm going to put her link in the description so you guys can watch it. And we will see you next time. Again, this has been What to Expect If You Live in a Cheap Home in Paradise. Philippines Travel. Great channel, great video. Nice, very nice.